Hey guys, Smiley's here, bringing you actually a UU battle. This is the first one I've actually uploaded to my channel. I don't play UU too often. I don't really like it. I think it's just got too many Wally things like Bronzong, Gligar, and Umbreon that are just way too common, and it just annoys me a lot. And speaking of Wally things, he has an Alomomola, which is really annoying and really hard to take down just because it has so much HP. And this is a UU team that I made a while ago. Actually, I don't have it anymore. I accidentally deleted it. But let me just go through it real fast. That is a Life Orb, Nasty Plot, 3 attacks as Elf, Life Orb Mienshao, a standard stealth rocking, physical attacking. I guess you wouldn't run a special attacking Rhyperior, but it's a standard Rhyperior. Scarf, Chandelure, a defensive rapid spinning Hitmontop, and a Specs Milotic, weirdly enough. I was trying it out because I saw it had a base like a 100 special attack, and I thought it might throw people off, but it really isn't that good. It just doesn't have the move pool for it. If I sound different, that is because I am using a different microphone. It's a better one, actually. I have a pair of Turtle Beaches that I use for my Xbox, and I recently bought a cable that could let me use it with the PC so I can now commentate for you guys with this. Yay! I'm actually excited about that. But without further ado, let's get on with this battle here. He leads up with Zapdos. I don't really know why he did that. But I laid off with my Rhyperior, just wanted to get up Stealth Rocks, but I see he has a Xatu, and I just go for Rock Blast. And he didn't actually bring it in. He actually brought in the Alomomola, which I guess wasn't a bad play, but I was surprised that he didn't go into Xatu right away. But he just goes for Toxic. I probably should have stayed out. Stayed out. I probably should have switched out. Probably shouldn't have stayed in. I had no reason to go for Rock Blast again, so I took a Toxic. And right here I switch out to Hitmontop because I figure that Toxing it would be a good thing as he just sets up a Wish. Right here I thought he would Protect for some reason. Uh, I don't know why, but he went for Toxic on the switch. No, actually, he was trying to Toxic my Hitmontop, but he Toxic my Chandelure instead. And I just decided Trick. I wanted to get the Alomomola, but I got the Porygon 2, which is not that bad because I get the Eviolite off, and that makes Porygon 2 a lot less bulky. I go into my Milotic knowing I could take any hit from this thing. He actually goes for Psychic, which is weird. You don't usually see Psychic on Porygon 2, but I guess he thought I was going to go and hit Hitmontop there. But right now I just decided to fire up Hydro Pump. Hit the Zapdos harder than he probably thought I would. Hits it for 60%, and I switch into Rhyperior here, thinking that's probably the best thing I have for Zapdos, and he makes a good switch into Alomomola there, predicting it to come in. And I just decided to go for Rocks, learn my lesson, not going to go for Rock Blast again. He's not going to switch in Xatu, because he never did. I'm going to go into his Elf, thinking, okay, this is probably the only thing I have to really hit it. Right here, I set up a Nasty Plot on his Protect, which is great. Nasty Plot as Elf is a beast. Right here, I just decide to go for a Grass Knot on the Alomomola, and that's actually comes into play later that I just showed him Grass Knot there, because I'm going to finish this off with a Psychic, and he's going to bring in Xatu, and this was weird. I thought this was a really weird switch, but it actually turns out he's Scarfed and goes for the Nightshade, and I'm guessing he just likes to trick Scarf things, but I don't know. I think Xatu without a Trick Scarf is better. I go for Fire Blast, and it takes it out. I'm living at 1, and right here, I should have known he would switch into Mismagius, just luring me into the Grass Knot, but I did not. Should have gone for Psychic, but I didn't. And he has a Mismagius in now. And right here, I think I'm still Scarf as Chandelure, and I bring it back in, but I'm actually not. And he decides to Destiny Bond. I thought that was strange. I thought he should have just went for Shadow Ball, because that would have killed me, and he would have still had his Mismagius. But he doesn't, and both the things go down. So I granted me Mienshao because I have the Fake Out and I can hit whatever, and I just decided to go for it there because there's no reason not to. Any damage is good damage, and I U-turn out thinking that he would predict my high jump kick and go for Protect, but he actually does not. He decides to go for a Toxic, which was a good play, I guess, thinking that Hitmontop would just come in here. And my Hitmontop's Toxic now, and I guess he's trying to Toxic stall me a little bit with the Alomomola. Doesn't want to get Toxic, so he just goes for Protect. Um, it's annoying, but it was a good play. I decided to go for Toxic again. I had no reason not to. Now, right here, I probably should have just stayed in and gone for a close combat instead of sacking my Rhyperior here, because Rhyperior would have been good for Zapdos, and Zapdos turns out to be a problem later. But I sacked my Rhyperior thinking that it's the most useless thing at the time, but it really wasn't. My Hive on top was probably more useless. I bring in Mienshao and go for the high jump kick, and that does a lot of damage to Alololololomomola. It done more damage than I thought it would do, which is probably why I thought Rhyperior was the least useful thing, thinking I could toxic this thing. But high jump kick does more than I thought. Actually, just less there. I'm guessing 49% was probably the maximum. Oh, before that, I actually U-turned on his protect because I knew he was going to protect, and I didn't want to take the high jump kick recoil, so I just went for the U-turn. And he's going to switch out Alololololomomola into Zapdos after he gets up the Wish, and that just devastates me. I'm like, oh god, this Zapdos is back at full health now. Probably should have seen that coming. Went for the Stone Edge, but that was a good play by him. Here I'm bringing Mienshao again, threatening him out with the Stone Edge, as I do go for the Stone Edge, and as able to hit KO this Alololololomomola, and that is great. Because Alololololomomola is a big wall, and it is now a big dead wall. And that is awesome. Now right here I'm thinking, okay, I got the match. I could just high jump kick this Rhyperior. I don't know why he brought it in, but I can high jump there, kick the Rhyperior, and it goes down. And I just got to hit the Stone Edge right here. But unfortunately, as you will see, I don't hit the Stone Edge, and he's able to take out my remaining 2 Pokemon for the win. It was a good game, Zen Motor Test. You played well. I did not play as well as you, so it was a good game. I guess I was liable to miss 1 Stone Edge. I did hit 2 in a row, and I don't usually hit 2 in a row, so it was still a good battle. And yeah, so that's it, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Rate, comment, sub, and see ya.